Jan Maggles, I forgot to turn the cooker on. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. It's your WWE NXT ratings recap. 650,000 viewers on the button for April 1st edition of WWE NXT. We are 0.15 in the 18 to 49. We reviewed the show. We buried the show. It was crap. It really was. NXT... I mean, yeah, you had Ricky Starks win the championship. Who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? Oh, Ethan Page confronted them. Tony fumbled, right? We'll get to the clips and we'll have a real discussion whether or not Tony Khan fumbled these guys. But as I said in the review, can you really fumble guys that are just on the developmental show? No. Absolutely not. And they've got no history or nothing. It's like, you look at guys like the Hardy Boys, for example. I think you can make the claim that Tony Khan fumbled the Hardy Boys. Now, Jeff's got his own demons, right, and things like that. But they turned broken Matt Hardy into plain old Matt Hardy, right? And we know how much Matt Hardy could do. You know what I mean? It's the fucking Hardy Boys at the end of the day. Jeff Hardy, at one point in his WWE career, was one of the most over guys in the company, right? And albeit that's a lot of years ago, that's guys they fumbled. You know, one of the greatest tag teams of all time, no debate about it. And they dropped the ball left, right, and centre with each guy. Tony fumbling over Ethan Page and Ricky Starks, two fucking bums that went nowhere. You know what I mean? I mean, people can say what they want about Ricky Starks, right? And I don't think he's that bad on the mic. But see when Edge basically, buried him, why didn't he, shoot back? Why is Edge allowed to bury Ricky Starks? Like, Ricky Starks didn't do fucking anything wrong, and then he gets completely written off of TV. Seems like a bit of a card to me. What happened to fucking wrestlers actually having beefs, man? It just seems all very cookie. You can't say that, especially in AEW, man. You know what I mean? They walk in on Punk, and then Punk's the one that ends up getting fired and all that stuff, and they're all kept in the company. And Ricky, honestly, it's like, see if you're in that wee clique in AEW, it's pathetic. Somebody needs to go in and batter the Young Bucks and all those jobbers, man. Anyway, kind of went off on one there, but the point still stands. Ethan Page, Ricky Starks, they're nobodies, man. And we'll get to the clips, we'll get to that, and we'll prove that they're nobodies, because they're not really drawing big numbers, man. And the fact they're on NXT tells you all you need to know. Look, I mean, honestly, it's a fucking... the company's upside down. Look at Tammy Tonga. Well, I'll say this. Ethan Page and Ricky Starks deserve to be on the main roster over Tammy Tongo McMongo. Of course they do. You know what I mean? Fucking guys in the past like Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode. Look at my stuff they did in TNA for years. Decades at that point. Well, about a decade at that point. Look at it now. Tragic, man. Anyway, the number compared to last week is down 12%. They are down they're down 91,000 viewers. That's quite a lot. That is seriously quite a lot. Now, compared to the last 4 trailing weeks, they're down 9%. And the 18 to 49 is down 6% from last... Oh, yeah, so down 0.01. Hardly the most groundbreaking stuff, is it, my friends? Like, even compared to this time last year, the ratings are down, right? And considering last year it was... I can't remember what network. It was on the USA Network, it might have been. Considering the CW network has got exposure to a lot more houses, as Dave Meltzer always reminds us, that's not good enough, man. They really should be doing better numbers. But anyway, we'll dive into the clips from NXT. Stephanie Fakir vacates the North American title, 181,000 views. This was brutal, this segment.
I give up. See, I give up title. It's competitive, you know. Yeah. I can't speak much English, so Eva Rain, fuck me.
That's pretty much what it is. This is pretty much reserved for someone that doesn't speak English as their first language, right? Now, saying that, there has been some good heels over the years, that didn't speak much English, but I just don't get this, honestly. And thankfully, a lot of people in the comments agreed with us. Like, why are you giving up your title? It just seems like a very idiotic thing to do, and it's like, no, nobody does this. When was the last time someone vacated a title for the sake of competitiveness? We already touched on, Booker T giving Canyon the belt in 2001, right? The US belt. Different sort of set of circumstances, right? Booker T wasn't vacating it for the rest of the fucking roster because of the competitive. No, he was giving it to his good pal Canyon to show like the alliance was united and all doubts had to be forgotten about. or erased even. Anyway, we move on. Dark State destroyed Trick Williams in brutal attack. 115,000 views. Like I buried in there a few. These guys, they debuted back like 6-7 months ago and they've made sporadic appearances. Oh, way to kill the fucking heat. Look at the Nexus, folks, right, in 2010. They did I walk alone, there'll be unknown. They came in, right, battered a bunch of people. They didn't take 6 months off where they battered the next group of people. You know what I mean? Albeit, they've probably been as well taking 6 months off because SummerSlam happened and Big John, Superman John buried them, but crap. This group's absolute shite. Ava makes huge announcement for Stand and Deliver, 75,000 views. Saria and Kalani Jordan qualify for Stand and Deliver ladder match, 53,000 views. And then the top clip, Ricky Starks, 193,000 views. The guy's a wee diddy, man. Look at the way he's built, man. He's built like a bloody string of thread. Pretty embarrassing if you ask me, but 193,000 views. Not the worst clips, not the worst feud clips in the world, but, you know, this is only drawn due to the fact that, oh, ex-AEW guy, oh, title change, oh, they're pushing him, Tony didn't, oh, did they chant Tony fumbled? I'll need to check that out. And again, the numbers are fucking tragic, you know what I mean? Not even scraping 200,000 views after a couple of days. We're supposed to like get down on our hands and knees and pretend that Tony Khan fumbled this. Didn't fumble fucking hee-haw. The actual full highlights got 158,000 views, and then the top 10 moments got 118. I mean, that's pretty much it. Is there much more for me to add? Probably not. Really poor ratings. The Dynamite rating should be out soon, and it feels like for the first time in a long time, Tony might not have fumbled. Tony might have beat NXT, but you know, who cares? It's like two mongoloids fighting for the second last spot in a race. You know what I mean? No one remembers second place, and the sure as fuck don't remember 19th. Until next time, peace.